Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Make Arcade Advanced Stream. I'm Richard at Richard on the Make Code Forum.
I'm Joey at J Wonderl on the Make Code Forum.
And I'm Thomas at Sparks on the Make Code Forum.
I almost talked over Thomas, and it's because I was so used to him being gone for a month. I'm so glad you're back, Thomas.
Thanks.
You were gone, but you were never gone in our hearts.
It's true.
Well, I might have been gone in Richard's that sounded it, but that's okay.
Oh,
I'm back now.
Okay, that's maybe that's fair.
Forget. All right. So today we're working on our Pikmin-like game. That isn't the Pikmin game right now, but it will be eventually. Cat. So, reminding everybody how this game is going to work. It's going to be kind of like Pikmin. So you have this character that's moving around. This thing right here is our aiming. So you can see that. And when we press A, we're going to throw little Pikmin-like creatures. They'll probably just be like, I mean, with the scale we're dealing with, they might just be single pixels. And then they're going to do tasks for us. And we have different tasks like breaking down walls, carrying stuff, all sorts of things. So I think today what we're going to do, because I feel like it encompasses a lot of stuff, is the carrying task. So we are going to have like treasures that are throughout the tile map, and they will have a weight associated with them. So for example, they might require 8 of our little bugs to pick them up. And when they do pick them up, they're going to carry it back to the home base. And when they get to the home base, then they will be done, and you can go and collect your folks again to go have them do other things. So that's what we're going to start with. And you might also be wondering, are we going to have all of the little Pikmin-like things following behind you? Not planned right now. So in Pikmin, I think one of the joys of Pikmin is you do have like a little army of 100 Pikmin following behind you and kind of, like flowing over stuff and things like that. And I do actually have a demo for this. So you can see these guys. Look at them go. But it is a little complicated. And so we're just going to leave this out for now. This, by the way, is using an algorithm called Boids, which simulates flocking behavior. It's neat. But there are some things that kind of have to be dealt with as well. For example, what if I have a tile map and one of these guys gets stuck? Well, at a certain point, you have to like break out of the Boids and then have them pathfind back into the group and then do Boids again, and things like that. It's a complicated scenario. Not saying it's impossible, and we might not do it someday, but for now, we're just going to skip it just because we have a lot of other stuff to program, and this is really just a nice visual thing. It doesn't actually have that much impact on the gameplay. Also, I still really want to use this guy, but he's so big. Maybe someday we'll find a use for him. Anyway. Okay. So head back over to our project. Let's go into our tile map, and we're going to place a couple things for us to go through. So, namely, there are 2 things we need that are not currently in our tile map, though I did make tiles for them, which is our home base. So I'm going to set our home base to be right here. And then we need some treasure, and I just made a T for that, treasure. So we're going to do that for now, and we're going to spawn something there. And I don't really know what we're going to draw for our home base. We might just draw a circle. But yeah, for now, let's just create some sprites that go on top of these things. So I'm going to go to, I think we have a tile map loaded event. There it is, hiding amidst the sprite blocks. And we are going to create a home base sprite. So let's go ahead and in Pikmin, this is like a spaceship, right? For Bug President, are you being bitten by a cat, Thomas?
Yeah, just gently.
My cat does not bite gently. One of them does. For bug president, I guess it makes more sense for it to be like an anthill? Question mark? Something like that?
Yeah. Or a
Yeah.
hole in the ground.
Yeah, something where we're just taking things back to the home base, you know?
Yeah.
And so yeah, if we're doing top down, then we could just draw it as like
It is important that we don't make molehills out of anthills.
I can't even begin to fathom what that expression would mean.
It's pretty much the same. It's just for pigment size, right?
I guess that's true.
Like a molehill would be a mountain for an ant.
I said having bug presidents
Oh yeah, I
Bug
didn't
White
turn on the
House
bot.
be a
I'm a
whole-
failure. 1 second.
mountain would be pretty cool.
There you go. Probably need to make it a different color so it's not the same color as bug president. Maybe I changed bug president's color. Just really had in my brain that he was orange, mainly because of that other one I made. But even before then, I knew bug president was going to be orange. You know, I think I'm just going to have to change the color of this. But I don't have anything here. I'll use this yellow. All right, gonna do a new kind for this. Add a new kind. Home base. And we are going to place it on top of our home base. Oh, this is the color of the walls. Gah.
Could be a bush, could make it greenish. That works too.
I guess. It's weird though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I had more colors in this palette, but oh well. All right. Also, hi Soren Lawrenson, hi Macwa Delin, and hi Lucas. And also hi to Brohan, Vertical Boost, and Kiwi Phoenix, and Unsigned Rio, who were all already here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place these on our place it on our tile map. So we're going to do place on top of random. Where you at? There we go. And we're going to place it on top of the random home base thing, and that should now put that over there, which is cool. And we're going to put bug president on top of there to start too. So let's go ahead and put the president over there. And we should also make it so bug president is above this thing. So we're going to give bug president a higher Z index. So go ahead and set bug president's Z index to, I usually do player characters at 10. I don't know why. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So this looks okay. All right, I'm fine with this. So when we are also we can do a fun thing where when you bring the treasure back, we'll make it like bounce up and then scale down until it disappears. So it's like falling into the hole.
Yeah.
That'll be cute. I like it. All right, Soren Lawrenson has a game they would like us to check out. And we don't have to wait till the end of the stream for that. Joey, will you send me that link?
Yeah. If Teams opens faster than somebody else sends it.
Lucas says, "What if I posted a game too?" Go ahead, Lucas. We'll play all the games. Yeah, maybe we will do this at the end of the stream if we're gonna have a bunch of people.
There we go.
Sorry, what was that, Thomas?
This is actually the first time I've ever seen this
That's fine.
returning chatter. I turned it on like months ago and it never showed up.
All right. Okay, so we got this. Our bug president is now above it. Let's go ahead and put a treasure over here. And what is a treasure to a bug? I feel like it's food, right? Is it always just food?
Food, shiny things, maybe. Because then it can attract
I do
bigger
not
food.
think bugs care about shiny things.
No, but they can use that to attract like a rat or something, and then they can eat the rat.
I think a rat would be bad
Oh.
news for a bug. but I
Yeah,
could be
that doesn't
wrong.
seem like a good thing to attract.
No, but then you have an army and you lay siege.
Okay, so
So shiny things, if you also have a rat harness that you can put on the rat, and then the bugs can
Oh,
ride around
oh.
on the rat.
guys, I really don't think. I think you could get a whole army of ants, and unless they're those ants that are full of venom, they're still going to lose to a rat. It's just the difference in scale that we're
Ants are
talking
pretty.
about.
Ants are pretty strong, man. This
Have
is
you
like
seen- no,
a
no, you
David
haven't.
versus
You don't
Goliath.
know.
Except David
rat
is
could
the name
roll
of an ant,
over.
and Goliath is the name of the rat, apparently.
The rat could roll over and decimate the population. All right.
If it rolls over, I'm betting that 100 ants can pick it up, just straight up deadlift it.
Oh gosh, Soren
Oh.
Lawrenson is discovering that I owe 97 quarters, almost 200. All right. So, let's go ahead and all right. We'll just do some food for now. Let's see. What's a good thing? I could probably draw a strawberry.
Yeah,
I bet I can draw a strawberry in just like 1 second.
Yeah.
Slice.
Oh, you're just gonna use the one from the gallery? That's cheating.
Why? It looks pretty good.
No, I'm gonna draw my own strawberry. Wait.
Soren fell for the trap.
What trap?
He tried to
tried
get your
to-
star count.
Sorry, only I can give out stars.
Well, I mean,
And Joey can in a deputy context.
yes, yeah.
Oh, hey, so I was thinking, Joey, this is something I completely stole from a podcast. But they play this game sometimes. It's not a real game, but it's pretty funny, called Radio Zork. Do you guys know what Zork is?
That's the old text-based adventure, like first text-based adventure game. Is that accurate?
Yes. I don't know if it was the first.
Not
or
first
what,
necessarily, but yeah,
but it's
first one I remember.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the like most influential and oldest text-based games. And so the way that Radio Zork works is they get letters on this podcast, and they would just every once in a while, someone would send in a letter being like, "I try the key on the door." Then they would just answer that, playing the place of the game. So they would be like, "You try the key; it does not fit this door. Join us next time on Radio Zork." And so it's this incredibly long form game because only one person can do a move every show, and they never made. I don't think they've gotten the door open yet.
Okay.
But
I was gonna
thought
say it's like Twitch plays Pokemon, but not at all. Not even remotely.
no,
Like
but
if
I
Ellie
thought
could do it.
I thought this would be a fun thing for us to do if you could, for the bot, put in a Radio Zork mode. All right. And then the first person who types in something gets accepted as the thing that is being done. And we just answer what's happening, continue the story, and then in next time we do another one. How does that sound?
It seemed like something that would be reasonably easy to add. Yeah. A good time. Yeah, the stars don't shine upon you. Come on. Yeah. Maybe someday we should also just do Twitch plays arcade.
Oh gosh. I don't even
It
know.
would probably be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Do you know what this is, Thomas? You gave like a quizzical.
I'm familiar with Twitch play stuff. I'm making a face at you saying it'd be pretty easy.
I mean, I already have a chat bot, right? So all it is, sending a message to send down to the simulator. We already have event.
I
You can already send
suppose,
events
yeah.
to the simulator that are press A, press B.
Fair enough.
This strawberry looks pretty bad, but we're using it. All right. Head on over to our on top map loaded. All right, we're gonna do, because there could be multiple of these in a level, we're gonna be using a for loop for these. There should only be one home base, so that's why we're using the just random block there. But for this one, we are going to have to actually loop over all of them. So let's use that block from the scene category. array of all locations, make it treasure. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And by the way, I'm going to make a temp sprite variable. I don't think we have one of those yet. So I don't like using my sprite because it's like the default. And so if you forget to change a drop down, you can have bugs that are kind of hidden. So that's why I use a replacement of temp sprite when I do these things. All right, add new kind, treasure. Wait. Food. We finally used it for its intended purpose.
Huh? Oh,
Food.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if we've ever used it before properly.
On stream for sure, probably not.
Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and place this on top of our treasure location, and then we're just gonna set that location to be transparency because we want it to not show that little treasure icon. Where is the place on top of location? Here it is. Okay. Place temp sprite on top of value, set transparency, add value. Beautiful. All right, we got a strawberry. Okay, so what do we have to do first? Well, we have to do like projectiles. So we're going to be throwing these little dudes, right? And for that, we probably want to have a I'm thinking that they will move for a little bit and then slow down. So we'll probably just give them friction and then throw them. And then when they stop moving, we'll just take the friction away. And then they will try to determine what it is they should be doing. So if they run into something that is a task of some kind, so there's like a treasure or something, then they will just immediately like glom onto that. If you throw them and they land like a little bit away from a treasure, we probably also want to detect anything that's within a certain radius. And if it's there, they'll just run over and start doing that. So that you don't have to be super precise with how you throw these guys. By the way, we are also going to have the ability to pick them back up. And the way we're going to do this is just like in Pikmin. So right now it'll be press A to throw, and then press B will make a circle appear around your reticle, and any that are inside the circle will come back to you. How that works. All right, it's blowing a whistle. Because as you know, you can blow a whistle that is only heard like a few feet in front of you in a very selective radius, one of those special whistles.
Only old people can't hear this whistle. And then
True.
nobody's going to admit to not being able to hear it because they don't want to be called a boomer.
Yeah, there's no old people on this call, but there's definitely no boomers on this call. several generations difference there.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and create a guy here, and I'm going to go ahead and add a new kind for this, and it's going to be bug. And I think for now we are just going to make these guys pixels. And so another kind of like key thing in Pikmin is you have different colors of them, and the different colors are good at different things. We might do that, but we'll do it later if we do. So, all right, choose a color from this list, Thomas.
Pale blue.
Pale blue. We'll now see how well pale blue shows up.
That's a bad color. It shows badly.
Hey, let's do, how about this green? I feel like that's not going to collide with anything. And we'll make these guys 2 by 2. And let's go ahead and just like, okay, I'm going to go into sprite utils and grab the set velocity at angle. There we go. And I'm going to zoom out because this is annoying me.
We're so zoomed in. Okay, yeah.
And we're going to grab the convert degrees to radians, and we're going to use our facing direction. Where are you facing direction? There we go.
See, Soren Lawrenson asks, why is the stream only sometimes about maximal entertainment? I'm on the stream pretty regularly, and I'm only sometimes funny. That's probably it.
Sure. Yeah, we're about a lot of things. I think as the bot shows you, it changes every day, and every time we come up with something else that we are about, then we do it. But we try whenever we see that about thing come up, we really try to tailor our stream to be specifically about that today.
Yeah.
All right. Luke says we have cat entertainment. Yeah, we got Thomas's cat earlier. I don't think any of my cats are. Yeah, they're upstairs. Oh no, Otto's over there. Hey, Otto. I'll get him later. All right. What was I naming a variable for? All right, throw speed. Put this up here. Set it to be 100. I don't know. It's probably too high, but it's fine for now. All right, and make this our temp sprite for the same reason I said earlier. Okay, so let's just throw a bunch of these guys and see what they look like. Oh, we're not setting the location, but yeah, these guys, I think these guys show up pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this will work fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give these guys some friction, and also we need to make sure we actually set them at the right location. So to set them at the right location, we're going to use the place at angle distance block from Sprite Utils, this one right here. And we're going to do place temp sprite away from bug president, and we're just setting it to be 0, 0. And the reason we're doing that is because I'm lazy. And then the next thing we want to do is give them friction. So if you haven't used friction before, it is inside of here, this fx and fy variables. One is friction x, one's friction y. And I never know what to do here. You think I would have learned by now. I'm gonna put in 50 for both. That might be way too high, who knows? Throw. No, too little, I guess.
I mean, it's in theory the same unit as acceleration, right? So
you say that every time, and it never helps me, Joey.
I know. What I mean is that we always end up doing acceleration like 400 or something. Like, when do you want it to stop, I guess, is the easier question completely. Like half a second, then you want to do it at like 2 times the speed, the max speed.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Would you want them to go about as far as the reticle?
I know. I think maybe a little bit farther is fine.
Seems like what you've got isn't too bad.
Yeah, this looks okay, I think. Right? I mean, it looks a little silly when we're dealing with our
Because it applies independently for X
I was
and
gonna
Y.
say, is it forming a box because of the XY separation?
Yeah, that is what happens. Yeah, so we have an fx and an fy, and one goes to 0 earlier than the other, and that's why you end up with these weird angles instead of just being a perfect circle when I'm doing this throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. It's only really noticeable when you do this, Okay. So I think this distance is fine. I think it'll probably be even better once we have a bigger tile map, but we just have this little test tile map right now. So, all right, we'll do this. And I think we need to, for these guys, I think I'm actually going to give these a different kind. So right now these are kind of bug. I'm going to add a new kind, which is thrown bug. And when these guys slow down, we're going to change their kind to be just regular bug. All right, and we're going to do that inside of a game update. So grab this one, move it over here. Before of loop. Then we have sprites of kinds. Drone bug. And then we are going to go ahead and luckily inside of Sprite Utils, I added a speed block finally.
Speed.
Yep, just like the movie with Keanu Reeves. Okay, so if the speed is less than 1, then we're going to go ahead and just set their velocity to 0. And we're going to get rid of that friction, because now they're going to be running around. We don't need friction anymore. It's just going to be annoying to us. And then finally, we're going to change their kind to be bug. Where's set kind? There it is. All right. Okay, so we can throw these guys around now. That's nice. What do we want to? So now we want to get them like assigned to a task. And I think we have like a few different types of tasks, right? So we got like treasure tasks, we got like wall tasks, et cetera, et cetera. Soren Lorenzen says, when will you play the games? We'll play the games at 1:40, so 12 minutes. Stay tuned. I think we'll just kind of have like a generic concept of what a task is, and we're just going to assign them to these tasks, and then that way we'll know if they're like doing something or not, and we need to like run extra logic on them. So probably what we will do is, I guess since we're already using kind to kind of track these, we have thrown bug and bug. We can do another kind, which is going to be like working bug. This bug is doing something,
Busy bug.
They're going places. Busy bug's better. All right. So let's go assign them. First off, we're just going to assign them when they overlap. So if I throw it directly at the thing, then I want it to immediately be assigned to that task. And like I said, we're also going to kind of detect once we're done moving inside of that if statement. But for now, we'll just do this. So we're going to do an overlaps. And we're going to do thrown bug overlaps with food. And when that happens, we're going to set its kind to be thrown bug. So let's do that. Not thrown bug. Set its kind to be a working bug, and we'll kind of assign it to this task. And I'm realizing now I should probably make a function for on throw end, and we're going to go ahead and pass in a bug. And I want to take this velocity and friction stuff and put it in here. So that I don't have to repeat it in a bunch of places. All right. So we're going to go ahead and clear their friction and velocity like that. And we want to change their kind. So let's grab this right here. Go here, rename this kind to busybug because that's better. Right. This also has the nice side effect of making it so that this overlaps event is only going to fire once, and we don't have to worry about it keep fire. Okay. Now, we need to track like which bug is on which task, and the way we're going to be doing that is by going into extensions and adding the sprite data extension.
Right. It's a little ducky.
I know what it is.
I know, but you just scrolled past it, so I was assuming.
Storm Learnson says, can you use EDT? If you add 3 to the times I'm saying, then that converts it to EDT. But I'm definitely going to forget to do that because we are all on the West Coast.
Yeah. Plus, it's not. Just think about the minutes. You don't need to think about the hours. If you think about the minutes, the hours will take care of themselves.
True. All right. So got this. We're going to store a link to this task. So inside of sprites now, we have all of these sprite data blocks, and we're going to store a sprite on this guy, and we're going to do task. And we're going to set it to be this other sprite. Now, I know I'm going to want to do this later. So we're going to do a function right now. It's going to be get bugs assigned to task. And this is going to take in a sprite, which is a task.
Key Phoenix says, I find it funny that a lot of arcade users are in East USA while a lot of the devs are in West USA. I mean, I would say we have a lot of users all over the world even. So
we do have a lot of, yeah.
Like you might have found a subgroup, but not descriptive.
And I'm from the East Coast, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be using this. So we're going to be looping over all of our busy bugs, looking for the ones that task equal this task, and then we're just going to add them to this array. And then we're going to go ahead and return them at the end. There you go, got our bugs. Okay. So now's the point where we start carrying this thing. So this thing is going to have a weight associated with it. I don't really know what a good value is. Let's say 8. Takes 8.
I think strawberry feels like an 8 to me.
Yeah. And once we pick this thing up, we're going to carry it back to home base. And for that, we're going to be using Joey's A* extension, which just for, the sake of quarters, I am going to try to remember the thing up, but I'm definitely going to get it wrong.
I think that this one was probably one of the worst I've ever named.
He gave it like the most arcane name ever. I don't think he even knows what it is. Okay, let's see.
A strawberry. I'm curious. Ants tiny ants are pictured.
Arcade.
Ants can carry 10 to 50 times their own body weight.
All right, give me a quarter and tell me what the name of this stupid extension is.
J1 Arcade X. J1. Okay, now I'm going to go to my repo list.
Thank you, Unsigned Arduino. Unsigned Arduino wins.
Nice, that's good. How many repos do I have, by the way? Wait, why did I not see this?
All right. If you haven't used this extension before, it's really nice. So A* is a pathfinding algorithm. And the way it works is you give it a start location and an end location, and it will find you a path that takes walls in the tile map into account. So it could actually do, like nice pathing.
Okay, I have 118 repositories on my account. So
fancy.
I can't remember any of them anymore.
All right. So we're going to eventually want to add a weight on these guys that we'll like check. But for now, we're just going to hard code it because I want to get some stuff moving. So we're going to say, going to grab the get bugs assigned to task. Going to grab the length block from arrays. And we're going to say, is this greater than or equal to 8? And if it is, they're going to start carrying it. And to start carrying it, what we're going to do is figure out the path that we're going to take. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to do the path from and grab the tile map location of, and then that. And the two locations we are going to be using are the tile map location of our other sprite, which is our food. And the other one is going to be the tile map location of our home base. And I don't think we actually have our home base stored in a variable right now. So I'm just going to get the array of home base sprites and just get the first one, because there's only ever going to be one. Home base. Famous last words.
Yeah, solo multiplayer plans.
Whoa. Okay. Thomas is back. He disappeared for just a second and popped
Tried to unmute myself, and instead I turned off my camera.
Oh, okay.
All right. And follow path. Other sprite, follow path. Like that. No, I don't want this to be list. Array of sprites of kind home base. Value at 0. All right. So this is going to look silly, but it should work. So we're going to throw 8 at these guys. 8 at this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go, strawberry. There we go. It worked.
Yay.
So what more do we have to do for this? Well, for one thing, when these guys are assigned to a task, we probably want to make it look like they're carrying it. So let's do that right now. We're going to set their position based off where the sprite is. And what we're going to do is basically lay them out in a circle around the item or whatever.
Yeah.
I have one more request. When we make the animation that the strawberry falls into the hole, right? It presses down. Can we make it so all of the ants circle around it and then bounce up and down, randomly, just for the duration of that?
Maybe.
They're celebrating. Sounds nice.
Might do that. All right. So what we're going to do is for each of our food sprites, I keep looking for treasure and realizing that we're using food. We're going to get everyone that is assigned to this sprite. So we made that function. Let's grab it. Get bugs assigned a task. Put in value. And we're going to do a for loop. Where are you, for loop? With an index. And we want to do the length of this array -1. And we're going to set this to be, let's go ahead and do place distance from sprite utils. Make this value for this one, and then list get value at this other one. I know it's 140. Just let me finish this thought. Almost done. And this is going to be, let's see, where is sprite utils, degrees to radians, 360 divided by length of array times index. And I'm just going to put in 8 pixels for now. And now go throw these guys over there. Get on it. No, come on. There we go. Look at him go. Faded it. All right. Beautiful. Okay, and we'll smooth all that out in a bit, but for now, that's fine. All right, let's go. So we're going to play Soren Lawrenson's game first. Let me go ahead and grab that one. All right, it's like we got customer sim. All right, opening at express number 11, $98.49, $33.99. Your total, 141.7535. No, I didn't make it. Darn it. All right. What do you think? Cash or card? Cash is annoying, and with card, we might end up building some of our cashback rewards depending on what purchase we're making and the terms of our credit card.
It's true. Yeah.
I think the
It's got
important
some
thing
good
is, are
rates
they
on
going to round
groceries.
up that decimal of a cent, or like are they not? Right? Because you'll lose that in the cash if they round it up.
It's true.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Card. How much cash back would you like? I hate cash, so I don't want any back. 0. Oh, interesting. So do you have an idea for this, Soren Lawrenson? Like what you want this game to end up being? What was it?
What happens when you do cash?
Here is 100 cents in change. Here's a receipt. Opening express number 11. Oh, I like, so it calculates the amount of change you should have based off of the decimal, but it gave me 100 cents change there because of that rounding mistake, basically. Okay, Soren Lawrenson says they're going to add check and money order.
Oh yes, I like to pay for my groceries with money order. You know.
Is money order a wire transfer?
I think.
I've done one of those in my life, and it was the most stressful process ever.
I know wire transfers are scary.
Yeah.
They send you all these notifications about fraud and danger.
But this is very cool, Soren Lawrenson. I like the idea, and I like your use of the story extension. So thanks for sending that over.
Actually, yeah, apparently money order is different. Goes through the USPS.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Literally
actually, I've been at the
send
post
money.
office when somebody was sending one of those. It's like if you want to send money to somebody, they basically like actually mail a thing, and then when it gets there, they can cash it out.
Imagine using checks for a store. I mean, it used to happen. Like I definitely remember seeing people in like the 2000s, but I haven't actually seen it since like around that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I moved somewhere with fewer old people. Or
I
what,
remember
but-
my mom paying for groceries with checks at some point, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Did you guys get to learn how to balance your checkbooks in school?
I don't
Yeah,
think
and then
so.
I just never did it again because I don't. Why would I ever use a check?
The only time I ever have to write checks is I occasionally get things imported from abroad, and they require you to pay the import duties with a check. And so every single time I just have a panic attack where I have to remember how to write a check properly.
Oh yeah, you just got to Google it every time. And look
Yeah,
at the
basically.
images.
I basically use a check once a year, and that is for taxes if I have to pay anything extra.
I've occasionally had contractors that want checks as opposed to like credit card.
I'm sure there's a good reason for it. All right, Soren Lawrenson says they are also going to be adding different currencies, including Canadian dollars and Great British pound sterling. Cool. Okay, next up, we have a game from Lucas. Let's go. Ooh, this is the beta for Redline. So if you haven't been following this game on the forum, it is a very cool looking, very stylish. Whoops. All right, let's.
Unfortunately, I do prefer purple line, but red line is good too.
Yeah, Joey has a thing for purple. Okay, I really like the attack animation you've got going on here, Lucas. It's got a very satisfying like breaking up animation afterwards.
Bubbly.
Ooh, is this a giant chain that I'm currently walking on? Cool. That save point. That reminds me of in Dark Souls, I think it was the Dark Souls 2 DLC. There was this one place you would go to that was like this fiery tower, and you had a giant chain that you would walk over to get there. It's very cool. I think that's actually been in like 3 different Dark Souls games, but so
I was gonna say I think they had something like that in Elden Ring too.
Yeah.
So current FromSoft feature.
mm-hmm. Oh man.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
cute little enemy. I like it. All
Yeah,
my
it's
comments
very-
are going to be weirdly delayed because I'm looking at it on the stream, not on Teams, where it's like 2 frames per second.
You know,
Um,
what you should do is learn what I've done, which is you put it like right on this side of the monitor, right on that side, and you look at both eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey has an incredible. Ooh, it's a guy over here. What's up?
Is that a cart? A death cart?
Looks like it.
Or a
Ooh,
trader?
okay,
There
5
you go.
coins to heal max, 10 coins, max HP increases. Okay, I have gotten 2 coins apparently. I don't even know how. How do I get coins, Lucas? Have I just been missing picking those up?
Is that like a particle effect or a static animation? It looks cool.
It does look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get coins by killing bad guys, Lucas says. Gotcha. Well, this is a really good looking game, Lucas, for sure. Cool. All right, we have one more game that we're going to be playing. But first, I want to go see the. Oh man, I love the smokestacks. That's great. Yeah, is this a? Did you do a particle animation, or is it? Did you do like an actual static animation for this? Because it looks really good.
Or I guess just sprites.
Oh yeah, it could just be a bunch of little sprites, huh? Oh man. Oh wait, I just found a boss. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
See,
I only
I did
have
it
one
with
heart
sprites.
left also.
Okay,
there's your
they
purple
made
Joey.
sprites, but that's fine.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, I died. I really like that you introduced another color for the boss, and I feel like purple for the witch is really cool. That's awesome. Anyway, thank you, Lucas. That is a cool game and one that I've been looking forward to. So please let me know when it's finally in a fully finished state. And also, just a suggestion. I feel like it needs a dash. Like if I double pressed one of the direction buttons and dashed, that would be really cool. I kept wanting to do that. Kind of like the
And you know, purple mode is an option.
There's purple. I really like the dash also in Cave Story. I wish more games did it that way. Cave Story has a cool little dash jetpack thingy. And you can do it in 2 different directions.
Purple line.
All right. We also have a game from Brohan. Let's go ahead and open that one up. 3D tile map. Ooh. Okay. Control player 2 to rotate camera angle, player 1 arrows to move. All right. Whoa, very nice looking.
Oh, smooth.
So I think
A
this
dash
is
is unlockable already by defeating a boss. So basically, just get good.
okay, yeah, get good. Story of my life. This is looking really good, Brohan. Is it intentional that there's no like backs on some of these tiles?
Just bottoms up.
But I'm kind of into this blocky aesthetic. It reminds me of what is it?
Yeah.
Sonic 3D Blast, which was isometric. It wasn't actually 3D, but that's what it reminds me of. That and what was the other game? Another game I really like, which is Kirby Dream Course for the Super Nintendo, which has the same kind of deal, but with the nicer Kirby color palette. This was like a little isometric golf game that I think everyone has collectively forgotten about, but was pretty fun and really hard. I have a Japanese cartridge of this that I got from when I was in Japan. Cool. All right. And Brohan says no physics yet. I think you probably could. So like you could do proper 3D physics, but if you wanted to run a little bit faster, you could also do fake physics, fake 3D physics. But it's up to you, of course. We need a vector math extension. That would be really nice. You know, it would be cool for if we made a vector math extension that could have C++ and simulator backing, because I feel like that's general enough and something that would be nice for people who are doing things like 3D and also their own physics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could I mean, if it's just flat like this, you can probably get over like theoretical physics.
All right, got some more things in chat. We have Soren Lawrenson says, try incorporating my quiz extension into your Pikmin game. Probably won't do it for the Pikmin game just because it's kind of not really the mechanics that we're going for. But I think I've played with your quiz extension before and it's really cool. People should check it out. And now Lucas has posted real purple line. Joey, do you want to send me that link so I can put it on stream and you get to have your little purple moment?
Yeah.
Kiwi Phoenix also posted a purple line, and I have a feeling that it was a share link that just had a purple line undrawn on the screen.
Yeah, I'll check that one too. I mean, even just drawing a purple line on there is pretty good. I mean, it does open as purple line or red line beta VO6, so it is probably.
Oh, okay.
Not just the line. That would be a pretty good move, though.
Yeah. Is this better, Joey? You like the purple?
Yeah, it feels good.
I like the red more.
Well, can't always be right.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody. That's going to be it for us today. Join us on Friday. We're going to be working some more on this. And this is Kiwi Phoenix's, by the way. Red line, beta. But, ooh, purple.
I'm guessing the purple line from the real purple line is changing the palette, probably, because it's got all the, like, the hearts were swapped. This one is just changing the background color.
Yeah. Some of the sprites still have red in them. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, this one looks intimidating. Now your character looks mildly the baddie.
Yeah.
If you keep walking red, you'll see more red.
Antonio Juno says also hi Hassan, and made me freak out for a second because I don't see Hassan on the call, but no, he's just in Twitch chat. All right, anyway, we'll be back on Friday. We're going to be working more on our Pikmin game. Also, if there's any other stream content, since we have a lot of people on today, that you would particularly like to see, games you would like to see made, or types of streams, like do you want us to do JavaScript streams, making extensions, things like that, more help desks, please let us know. You can post it on the forum in the live channel, or you can just let us know in chat when you happen to be here. And I am Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Joey, at J Wonderl on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Thomas, at Sparks on the MakeCode forum.
Cool. And let's see, so far we have from Lucas, can you make a Mega Man type game? We could definitely do that at some point. We also have Kiwi Phoenix saying making vector-based collisions. Interesting. We'd have to unpack that a little bit, but we could do something along those lines. I think Hassan has actually, who is here now, has actually done work on that before. And then we have Soren Lawrenson, can you do a Python stream? Yes, I won't be happy about it, but we can do a Python stream. I'm totally down for doing that. I don't write Python on a daily basis, so I always
guess-
forget to do that.
Important question for Mega Man type game. Do you mean side scroller or do you mean, Mega Man Battle Network?
Wait, you mean or Mega Man what?
Battle Network.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Mega Man 64 game.
Oh, I don't think anybody talks about that one.
Mega Man 64.
It's from Tron Bonne. That's where Tron Bonne's from. I love Tron Bonne. All right. Anyway, bye.